Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Hyphens Classics. Today I'm going to give you a little montage of all the still shots of the Land Rover Series 1 that I took apart a number of years ago. So again, unfortunately at the time I was only taking photos. I hadn't considered the idea of taking videos and putting this on YouTube. So you'll just have to suffer through a whole bunch of still shots that we'll put through for you. So enjoy, and we'll see you at the end. Starting out, we have some images of the car as it was when I first got my hands on it. Images now of the engine. It was a factory rebuilt diesel engine. The idea was to try and get it going. This is the fuel filter. As you can see, looks quite an original one and it's full of crap. The oil filter, well, who knows when that was last changed. The fuel injectors, well, they tested okay, but when we started looking at the pump itself, the diesel pump, there was definitely something going on in there that wasn't right. There was definitely only a very small amount of pressure coming out of the injectors. The back pressure was actually quite good, so I had a go at taking it apart, but to be honest, I think it was a little bit beyond my skill set. And not only that, I didn't have any instructions, so I took it apart as best as I could and cleaned it as best I could, but still just couldn't get the engine to run. Moving on to the gearbox. While it looked like another factory rebuild, the problem is with these is the bell housing is quite easily removed from the gearbox, and this was for a diesel engine, and the gearbox was originally mated to a 1600 petrol, so not really sure it was actually a factory rebuilt unit. As you can see, for the most part it was all pretty much as it should have been, so quite chuffed about that. Looking at the bulkhead, as you can see, this is an 86 or an 88. The diesel engine was sold on to someone in South Wales who needed it more than I did, and the bulkhead went to someone who was also doing a project who could fix it up. Looking closer at the chassis now, you get to see some of the issues that were on this particular chassis. Lots of repairs, patched repairs, and when I dug into it, there was patches on patches on patches in some cases. The whole back end was actually not even correct for this vehicle. Taking the chassis to the media blaster just started the unraveling of the dream that this chassis could be rebuilt. Moving on to the axles. These were in really quite good condition, and the serial numbers were really well aligned with the vehicle. The front had front freewheeling hubs on, as you can see here. However, this is not really going to gain much benefit in this car because it is a permanent four-wheel drive car. So it doesn't stop the fact that the diff and the whole forward drivetrain would be moving even if you disengage these. It really only disengages the hubs. So they were sold on. The axles were cleaned up as best as possible, and then after a while I decided that these were going to go to the media blaster and be painted. Some interesting little markings on some of them. Not sure I really got any information from other people about what these might mean, but they were there, they're still there, and may point to some part of the history of this vehicle at some point in the future. Right, I hope you enjoyed all those stills. If you've got any questions or comments about what you've just seen, please put them in the comment section below and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Please remember, if you want to see more content, please hit the subscribe button down below, press the bell if you want notifications about the new footage. If you like the video, press the thumbs up, and I'll see you in a future episode.